Since the beginning of times, humans and animals have always interacted with each other. Not everything has been positive though, as humans used to hunt for animals to feed their families, and to this very day, humans are still consuming animals. Wild animals are still being hunted by humans to this very day for plenty of reasons. To make clothing, to make your wallet, or just simply to feed family. Farm animals are also sacrificed in order for them to feed families or just make products out of them. And then there's pets, which are domesticated animals that we tend to keep inside our houses to take care of them, to keep us company, or just simply to protect us. The type of pet that the owner has resembles the likeness that the owner has over the animal. But we tend to see a lot of hamsters, ferrets, cats, especially dogs. Dog lovers love canines for so many reasons. But have you ever seen a dog lover love a dog so much to the point where they want to become a dog themselves? In the video that I made discussing the half animal, half woman in Pakistan, I did briefly mention the dark side of YouTube. And even though the images that I will be sharing with you guys were not spotted by myself or my friends on YouTube first, I did manage to see them in video form back in 2004. But before I show you guys the pictures, I would like to say once again that some of the pictures that I will be sharing on this video are going to be disturbing. So if you feel like you're not going to be able to stomach it, rather than watching this video, just listen to it. So with that being said, let's roll it. When I saw these images for the first time, I was creeped out and I didn't know what to make of it. As you can see right before your eyes, these images are nightmare fuel. It's hard not to have any nightmares after looking at these pictures. To me, it was very difficult to look at these pictures back then, but my curiosity always kept my eyes on them. I couldn't tell exactly what was going on in the picture. I mean, I did see the dog resemblance and somewhat of a human resemblance in there, but I thought it was some sort of drawing or edited photo or just a simply fake picture. And I think one of the scariest things about this picture is that it's actually real. And as I always say here in the podcast dojo, things may seem a certain way, but there's an explanation for everything. The story is not as scary as you think it may be. Well, at least not that much, because there's a certain part that it's a little disturbing. So the myth goes as follows. Rodrigo Braga was a Brazilian man who loved his dog. He loves his dog so much, in fact, that he would love it as much as he would love a son. He could not stay away from his dog, and he cherished all their moments. Once Rodrigo's dog passed away, Rodrigo was devastated. He did not want his dog to just become a memory, so he decided to undergo surgery in order to look as much as his dog as he could. The surgery went as follows. The dog's head was detached from his body. Then the doctor put Rodrigo to sleep. The doctor slowly started cutting the surroundings of the dog's eye, and afterwards he would start stitching them on Rodrigo's eye surroundings. Same thing happened with the ears. The doctor cut them off from the dog's head, and then he would start stitching them around Rodrigo's ears. The doctor will also cut part of the dog's scalp in order for him to stitch it on Rodrigo's scalp. The doctor then removed the dog's mouth out of the head, but first he placed a tube on Rodrigo's mouth so he could breathe. and then he would end up placing the dog's mouth on Rodrigo's face. The dog's mouth, however, would be tied up in order for it not to open by itself. And this was the result of the surgery. A very scary individual that looks half human, half dog. But as I stated earlier in this video, there's always an explanation for situations like these. And they are not as scary as you may think they are. The truth behind this myth is that Rodrigo Braga is an artist who mainly concentrates in visual arts. And what you just witnessed is an art project of his. The name of the project is Fantasia de Compensação, or Fantasy of Compensation. And I understand that it may be very confusing because it seems like he is getting the surgery done in the pictures that I shared. But the reality is that that's not actually his face. That's an exact silicone replica of his face. The purpose of this project was to make it look as realistic as possible. The dog parts, however, are as real as they can get. See, the dog was sacrificed, more than likely for health reasons, and it was donated to him, and then eventually he completed his project by using his parts. And to be completely honest, out of the whole real story about this work of art, I think that's the creepiest thing, to have real parts of a dog to be added to a silicone face that really looks like a human. If I was a visual artist, I don't think I would ever use parts of a dead animal in order to complete one of my projects. But that's just me. Anyways guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Remember that you can always support the Podcast Dojo by giving us a like, leaving a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button in order for you to get the notifications every time that we upload a video. Again, thank you for watching this video. This is Ray Cabana, wishing you a great one.